Round two, down two, do what it takes to make you understand and then clearly see. It's time to sit down and eat some more beef jerky. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of episode 25, Brian Jerky Journey, reviewing the Smokehouse Jerky Company, the next 4 brands. I'm your host in the place to be, that jerky guy, Bri the jerky guy, the Brian G. So, I'm going to try to make these a little more rapid fire, because there are a lot. Sunday night, I did the first 4 yesterday. I don't remember what they were off the top of my head. I will note it in the description line in the prior episode. But we're going to do the same thing as yesterday. We're going to do the next 4. I'm going to do it blind. I'm going to actually just reach in the bag and pull out the first thing that I get. And then I'll do my standard ranking stuff. So, without further ado, let's dig out the first package. And I have Teriyaki. All right. So Teriyaki. Again, reiterating what I've read from these other brands, from these other flavors in the prior video. Low fat, handcrafted, solid steak strips, no added MSG, and it's made in the USA. Homemade brisket, beef jerky, teriyaki from Smokehouse Jerky Company. Nutritional facts. This is best used by November 15th of 2020. Nutritional facts for this 1 package serving size. So this is 1 serving size, as I mentioned in the prior video. 70 calories, 10 calories from fat, a gram of total fat with no saturated or trans fats. 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 490 milligrams of sodium, with 10 grams of carbs, no dietary fiber, 9 grams of sugar, 5 grams of protein. So, let's dig into the teriyaki. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. Okay, I got a nice little whiff there. It smells good and it looks, oh yeah, look at that. So, it seems to be the standard case with all the teriyaki. I feel like with the teriyaki, it's going to be always a little softer. But I like this. I like that it's actually, you can see it's a very thick piece, but it's a very soft, thick piece, so it's not going to be stiff. And I think it's probably attributed to how long it's smoked in the teriyaki flavor. So I'm liking how it looks. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 on the tenderness and texture, initial scent. Smell. Again, you can smell it. You know it's going to be something sort of Asian and sweet, teriyaki specific. I like it. Nothing that jumps out at me, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. And then this is 1 bite taste test. Now, close this package so I can just go to the next one real quick. But 1 bite taste test, checking out the chewiness and the taste. Oh yeah. So right away, opening it up, I just felt like it was going to be good, and it didn't disappoint, and I really like it. Like I said, teriyaki is one of my favorites, so I'm going to give that a 5 on chewiness and taste. So I already took out the package, but I have it right now. If you can see it, right now it's just like that. So I'll just set this down. Be sure to leave me a comment on these 4-part videos for episode 25 as it relates to how I'm actually filming it now. I'm actually doing it more on the horizontal instead of the vertical. Wasn't that thrilled with what I've seen on the watch back so far, but we'll see how it translates to how it appears on YouTube. Okay, so next one, Carne Asada. This one's gluten-free. Same thing. The other packaging specifics is touting. So this one actually looks good. It's 1 serving size package again. 50 calories, 35 calories from fat. So that's actually, it's very deceiving to see that. It's like all low calories, but it's like, if you think about it, 70% fat. So let's see how that translates. Half a gram of fat, no saturated trans fats, 20 milligrams of cholesterol, 240 milligrams of sodium, 5 grams of carbs, no dietary fiber, 5 grams of sugar, 6 grams of protein. All right, tenderness, texture, initial scent. Oh, yeah, that's pungent. Oh my God, look at that. I don't know if you can see that or not. You see the green flakes right there? Oh yeah, look at that. I can even see getting a good angle there. So again, nice thick strips, but fresh. It's not like stiff. You can move it around easily. You can tear it easily, like that. See, minimal. Again, 5 tenderness and texture, scent and smell. So when I took a whiff, I was like, wow, because that's kind of like that's a steaky. That's a very it was a strong scent, and carne asada. If you think about it, it's kind of like a Mexican scent, and it's got kind of a little bit of a kick to it. So that's pretty good, and it lends well, I think, to the jerky I've seen so far. So I'll give this a 4 for scent and smell, and then I will throw it in my mouth for chewiness and taste. Oh boy. I've noticed actually this one doesn't have a seal package, so I can't seal it. So I'm gonna have to eat this today. But I won't have a problem with that. I like it. Give it a 5. All right, next one. Oh, that's a nice kick. Sea salt, honey, and pepper. Interesting combination. Never tried something like that. It's not gluten-free, so everything else is the same. One package is 70 calories, 10 calories in fat, a gram of total fat with no saturated or trans fats, 15 milligrams of cholesterol with 490 milligrams of sodium, 10 grams of carbs, no dietary fiber, 9 grams of sugar, 5 grams of protein. Dig into that. Ooh, these ones I'm noticing that these don't have seal packages on them. So this is probably good for the 1 serving size. You eat this right when you get it. You eat the whole thing. So, okay. Nothing really standing out with the initial scent. But again, I mean, it's fresh. And you can see right here, look at that. Again, the pepper is falling off right now. So, I'm liking that. I'm going to give it a 4. Scent and smell. Kind of smell it enough. You can kind of get a hint of the honey. And I think the sea salt is more on the taste side. So I'm liking what I smell. I'll give it a 4 as well. And then chewiness and taste. Nice thick piece. I think sea salt is more like bringing out the flavor of the honey and the pepper. So I like it. I'm not really thrilled with the seal pack, the lack of seal package here. So you got to eat it as you get. I mean, you could throw it in a plastic bag and then put it in the fridge, but I mean, I don't know. Solid 4 across the board there. Last but not least for this episode, peppered orange teriyaki. So I'm looking forward to this because I did have the orange teriyaki with Wicked Cuts a couple weeks back, and I really like that. So if there's more brands like that, and then the peppered aspect might be an interesting take on it, but it's gluten-free. 1 package, serving size, 50 calories, 10 calories from fat, with a gram of total fat, no saturated or trans fats, 20 milligrams of cholesterol with 170 milligrams of sodium, only 3 grams of carbs, with no dietary fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 8 grams of protein. So this might be good. Again, it's looking like I'm going to have to eat this whole thing, or save it up. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this translates on a Weight Watchers WW point scale basis. But all right, tenderness and texture. I think when you have to do a double take smell on something, it's probably good and just kind of catches your eye. You don't necessarily see what it looks like, but again, really liking the quality here. It's thick, but it's easy to move around. It's not stiff or dry stiff, if you want to call it that. But it's good. The pepper's falling off again, which I'm not thrilled with, but I think that's just the case when you put cracked pepper on anything like this. So I'll give it a 4. Scent and smell. Again, when I picked it up, you can kind of you get a hint of the initial scent about the there's a kind of a sweetness, a citrusness to it. So again, I like it as well. Nothing blows my mind, but definitely above standard here. So I'll give that a 4. And then last but not least, as we finish up this part, chewiness and taste. A little hint of the pepper, a little aftertaste there. But you get a little aspect of the sweetness and then the spiciness. So it's a nice mix as it adds to the teriyaki as well. So yeah, it's pretty good. So that'll do it for the second floor, part 2 of episode 25 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Stay tuned for part 3. It's Sunday night right now. Stay tuned for part 3, probably towards the end of this week, beginning probably of next weekend. We'll all wrap up the final 8 of the Smokehouse Jerky Company's 16 brands that they've sent over to me. But in the meantime, you can like this video, subscribe to my channel to watch past videos, as well as be notified for future videos. And you can like me on my other Facebook, my other social media channels: Facebook at Brian's Jerky Journey, Instagram at Brian's Jerky Journey, and on Twitter, BG Jerky Journey. So that'll do it for part 2 of episode 25 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Hope you enjoyed this journey that I've been on thus far. You'll join me and stay tuned for the continuation of the next one. Thanks.